First of all, I'm so thankful to accept this award. Many people don't know at the time when I got the call from DeWitt. 2 days before, I was actually doing some research on Jackie Robinson. I was always taught that you honor your father and your mother, that your days will be long on the earth. And so I have a great amount of respect for my parents, and I represent my parents. And so it's so important that the lessons that I learned from my parents, one of the lessons was courage. And my father had told me you should read up about Jackie Robinson and who he was. And so I've always been a great fan. He's been one of my heroes. He's someone that I actually, when I understood his life and what he represents, I started to have the same values and core values that he had and what he represented. I've always been attracted to people with intelligence. I've always been attracted to people who have courage. I've always been attracted to people who show toughness. And we know he had tremendous skills. So when I look at my life compared to Jackie Robinson, when I was growing up, when I was in the college, and people don't know Jackie Robinson was actually playing 4 sports in college. At the time I was in college, I was playing baseball and football. And growing up, I wanted to have the opportunity or give myself opportunity to be a professional baseball player and a professional football player. That was my goal in life at 7 years old. When I started to read about Jackie Robinson, and knowing I got this event, being a recipient of Jackie Robinson, Jackie Robinson was an outstanding football player in college. He was known for his football prowess. He ended up playing baseball. When I was in college, I played baseball and was drafted by the Detroit Tigers, but I chose football to play. When I talk to you about these core values that instilled in me, toughness, intelligence, courage, and skill, I see myself in Jackie Robinson. I actually see myself in Jackie Robinson and what he represented. You have to understand, he was in the 40s at the time. Jackie, he was 7 years before Brown versus the Board of Education. He was a decade before Martin Luther King came in prominence. We've known Martin Luther King 10 years before that we ever started to know who Martin Luther King was. He was 11 years before Rosa Parks sat on the bus, because Jackie Robinson, during this tour of duty, he did the same thing. And then he's 2 decades before the civil rights laws were passed in the 60s. So you can imagine how difficult it was in the 60s, and the courage, the toughness, and the intelligence, and all those things you have to deal with in the 60s, he was doing before that. And so I have a great amount of respect for our history. In my core and everything that I do, I look at the 3 dimensions of time, and I put myself in it. So when I look at history, I look at it in a sense of appreciation, of respect. To put myself in a situation where I am presently, that we all in this room today don't be locked out any doors. We're walking through hallways. So for us to have no excuse that we can be creative, supportive, do whatever we choose to do. You have to understand, during that time, Jackie Robinson wasn't able to suit up in the same locker room as his teammates. He wasn't able to go through the front door of the stadium. He had to go through the back door. And so when I actually look at our historians, our legends, Jackie might have been the forerunner before Martin Luther King and everyone else. But to this day, and I want to tell you, at all the awards that I've actually won, this is my most special. All the awards that I won, this is the most special to me, due to the fact that Jackie Robinson also passed away at 53. And I will be 53 this year. And so I'm quite thankful to be able to be associated with this award. Thank you, DeWitt, for looking at, oh, excuse me. And Warren, yeah, for First Friday, yeah. Yeah, let me handle it, okay? First Friday, Farley, for putting this together, and the timing of it all, and the fact that I'm associated now with Jackie Robinson, someone that I have a great amount of respect for, and all our historians.